Something that always keeps me engaged with Sims news is sometimes it looks like a disaster you can't just look away from. And while there certainly have been some improvements, right now I'm really getting concerned about the future of the Sims franchise. Because at long last, we got some new news about that Project Renee. And in fact, I am going to do a follow-up analysis video on why they are going down this road. As reported by Sims community, EA is launching a new limited time smartphone playtest as for The Sims Project Renee. This new smartphone playtest for Project Renee is actually starting right now and it only goes until April 5th. The new playtest is called City Life Game with Friends and is focusing on smartphone players. It is potentially collecting analytical data from free roaming players to discover game optimization and user experience preferences. Now, to be clear, I have no problems with them playtesting for any future Sims features or games, but as you know, I'm very wary of Project Renee, and honestly, this focus on mobile gameplay makes no sense to me. After all, they already have mobile games, and I still think it should be completely separate. Exactly what Project Renee is going to be is unclear. Welcome to City Life Game with Friends. Create your character a unique person with their own look, style, and story, and join friends and other players to explore a vibrant neighborhood together. I notice in Sims branding, they always say vibrant neighborhood, which always makes me skeptical that it really isn't. Claim new outfits from the thrift shop by working at the local cafe or completing quests. Develop your skills in art, music, and conversation. How exciting. Work together to design block party venues, make your wishes come true at the fountain, and discover hidden collectibles. By joining the playtest, you will be helping test small parts of a larger game concept. The features in this app do not necessarily represent the direction of any upcoming game. Although we do know that if they're still going along with Project Renee, they did mention there was going to be mobile compatibility. As I said many times before, it's unclear exactly what this will mean, but overall, this just really isn't very engaging content. I don't understand what they're testing out so far that's supposed to really excite players or feel new or innovative. Of course, it is just a playtest, but when we get to the frequently asked questions, it kind of gets downhill from there. In order to do this playtest, you will have to have at least 4 gigabytes of RAM and Android version 12 or higher. However, this is a pretty limited playtest. Only players in certain areas can download and play it. And as far as the most exciting features here, to start a new activity or join one that's already happening, look for an activity sign. The activity sign has a bouncing pink icon, because we couldn't figure out otherwise, with a coffee icon for cafe shift and a chair for decorate together. Tap on it and you'll be able to choose start or join. And as of right now, you cannot change your character's name or gender, but don't worry, they're planning to add that very basic feature in the future. And I will show you some screenshots and some promos for this game. Again, I just don't really understand what they're doing with this, but I do have a theory about why they aren't making Sims 5, and that video will be out hopefully very shortly. Overall, I want to emphasize that I don't have a problem with The Sims having a mobile game. I'm never going to touch a mobile game, but I just don't understand the direction of Project Renee. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm sure I'm going to get comments that say, oh, InZOi is going to kill this game. But honestly, it's Project Renee. Those two games are not comparable whatsoever. Let me know what you think about this, and I will see you in my next video.